The first one up, PowerApps is now coming to Microsoft Teams. So PowerApps is a really cool tool that Microsoft kind of touts as a feature where you can develop an app without knowing any code in a matter of 5 minutes or less. So this example here that this image is playing through is an HR person setting up kind of an HR application inside of Teams to showcase your personal profile and how complete your onboarding tasks are and so on. These will be readily available in Teams, I think, this month. So you should start seeing this kind of stuff show up. A very similar app, PowerBI, is now going to have its own full-on app or dashboard in Microsoft Teams. So with this, you'll be able to provide more of a streamlined experience across all of your different Power BI reports and dashboards that you have, so you can view them all in one convenient place and kind of jump around to the different reports. And then Microsoft is also adding a new kind of meeting experience feature. So you'll see here, this is kind of the traditional Microsoft Teams meeting. You've got the people in the room on the screen, and across the top, you've got some settings and features for your audio and video and exiting the meeting, sharing your screen. And then on that right-hand bar, they're adding a feature where different apps and services, both Microsoft and third-party, are going to be able to kind of create an experience inside of your meeting. So this example here is showing Microsoft Dynamics, which is a CRM or customer relationship management tool. And specifically, you can pull up an individual opportunity and review all of the details of it. So you can see the opportunity name, the close date, revenue, status of it, who owns it, all that stuff. So this is going to be great for collaborating in meetings, both on a one-on-one perspective to run through things like this for a CRM, but maybe on a larger scale to implement polls and surveys and stuff in a larger group meeting. Another new feature is Microsoft Lists is going to be coming to Teams as well. And I know I'm talking a lot about Teams right now, but it's really cool to see that all these other features and apps are being baked into Teams. We always talk about how Microsoft Teams is the hub or the, kind of the conduit, the main environment that you can go to get to all of these. And Microsoft is just making it more and more robust. So it's exciting to see. But these lists allow you to organize and track different types of work and information. So this example here is an HR list that shows you all of the candidates and who's interviewing them, for an example. Next up, we've got Microsoft Shifts. So this has been in production for a while, but Microsoft has recently added a clock in and clock out feature. So now within Shifts, you can see everyone's different shifts and their time that they're scheduled. And then you can also clock in across the top, and that's going to be geotagged or geofenced to let you know the specific location. So you can tell, someone maybe on a job site clocked in when they got on site at the job. So that's a really cool new feature that they're adding to Shifts. And then Microsoft also just brought their voice assistant or voice commands to the mobile app for Teams. And so now right from within the mobile app, you can hit the little microphone icon in the top right and ask it to call someone, or you can chat a message to someone, pull up your calendar view, or join your next meeting or your day. All kinds of cool collaborative features with voice assistant that you can do now. And then data loss prevention is not a new topic, but Microsoft is now extending data loss prevention to individual workstations or computers. So we'll touch a little bit later on what data loss prevention is, but just to give you a brief idea, it's a feature in Microsoft 365 that allows you to flag and classify sensitive information like social security numbers or banking, routing numbers, that sort of stuff. And you can keep it safe and protected in your Microsoft environment. Now they're extending that to the workstation so that you'll also be able to keep it from being downloaded off of an individual workstation or maliciously stolen, things like that. They're also improving their contact cards. So I'm sure a lot of people who use Microsoft 365 are familiar with just having those general contact cards for different people that you have in your environment, which will show, basic email, maybe phone number information. Microsoft is really expanding on that. They're adding skill categories, job titles, aliases, business addresses, and so on. So you'll be able to see a lot more detail in these contact cards for your contacts. And then lastly, and this is a little bit more tech oriented or IT team related, but Microsoft is also working on a solution where you can deploy printers from the cloud. So this is a really great tool that will be in your IT team's chest to be able to say, get rid of a print server or stop deploying printers from group policies, which traditionally have been kind of not the greatest way to do printers. No one loves working on printers. And so this is making it really easy to add a printer in your Microsoft Cloud environment, and now you can deploy it to all of the different people at different locations. So it's making it more convenient for folks to be able to access those different printers and print from them.